Guys, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome back to Let's Play Felix the Cat for the NES. And this part we just finished off the level from World 3, because we want to see the transition, I guess. And we're entering World 4 now. This is definitely where things begin to pick up in terms of, I wouldn't say difficulty, but annoying. This level in particular is not that bad. It's actually pretty easy. But the next level, from what I can remember, is a pain in the ass, so you'll take that as you will. Just keep getting these tokens, because the tokens are good tokens. Level 1 up. Alright, as I said, the tank can one-shot everything. Best to go on the bottom path here as well. Go for the icon there. The Felix token. I don't know why I keep calling it different names. Or if I called it a different name, I don't know. I'm talking pure bullshit again. I do that a lot. Oh, damn it. I got all that way and then I lost my thing. Oh, but I'm gonna get it back. There you go. And that's the end of that level. As I said, it's not a hard level. It's the next one that's a pain in the ass. Floor 2, here we go. As you can see, he's got a new power, a rowing boat, and this is definitely one of the more annoying levels in the game, as I said, because you can only upgrade once, so you can only get hit once, or so you can only afford to get hit once. You upgrade to the dolphin, and I've already lost it, as you saw there. The dolphin can, in fact, attack things, though. There's actually a worse level of this later on in the game. Easily the worst part of the game, in my honest opinion. If I get hit here, I'm gonna lose my first life. But I'm gonna go in here, get close to 10. So the next one I get will give me a power-up or an extra life in case I need it. As I said, the dolphin can shoot, but it can be tricky to aim with it. Right, be careful, jump on these now. Jumping on a dolphin. Only in video games. I know I actually watched Felix back in the day. I mean, I remember a cartoon from like the 80s or the 90s, I believe. Might have been even the 70s. Actually, I needed to I need to upgrade this. Oh, now I can't because I've lost it. I forgot that it's slowly dwindling power as well. My fault. Excuse me. Wait for this to come to me, and then punch the crap out of it with my boxing glove power up. Also, it can actually sink to the... If you try and get a heart and it sinks to the bottom of the ocean, you've lost it. You're just going to have to collect another 10 tokens, I'm afraid. Also, this level goes on for what feels like forever. When it just sounds about right. One of the most boring and difficult stages in the game has to be the fucking longest as well. Oh damn it, I lost my power up again. And there's the end of the level. At least I didn't lose a life. That's good. Anyway, thankfully, we're doing something else now. We're actually underwater. These levels aren't that bad. The bosses can be tricky unless you have the power-ups, but the levels themselves are actually pretty easy, from what I remember. You can upgrade twice, I believe, much like the flying levels, so I would definitely recommend that you try and get all the power-ups you can. I'm gonna get the milk actually because I don't want to run out of power for this. Just need one more and I can get the final power up. There we go. And we get a submarine, which is actually pretty powerful. But I think we're near the end of the level now, so boss time in a moment. I'm just collecting a few more just in case I need a energy refill. There we go. We should be good to go now. Because the boss is right here. Right, here we go. Similar to the vending machine looking boss from earlier. Be careful because this guy can be tricky to hit if you don't have all the if you don't have the submarine power up. Anyway, just try and time it right, unlike I'm doing, and beat him. And a bunch of points. You also get a life up from a certain amount of points as well, but I can't remember how many you need to get it. Yeah, that's World 4 done. And he's ringing us up again. I'm getting mad, Felix! I can't control myself anymore. Why does Felix keep going back home? Anyway, it's time for World 5. Pretty relaxed and easy enough world. Can't really say I have any real issues with it. Time for some power-ups and upgrades and stuff. And again, we skip out about half the level. These dinosaurs usually take 2 hits unless you have the tank, much like the tree wood enemies from much earlier in the game, like the first world. As long as you have the tank, you can one-shot them as well. And that's the end of the level. Really short level, that one. Alright, 5-2, here we go. As you can see, we're back in the plane, so I guess that means we've got this to do now. Completely missed the enemy, but I didn't actually see it until the last second. I'm surprised it didn't hit me. This one I would suggest staying on the bottom. You'll make your life so much easier if you do. Kinda boring, but oh well. It just makes these levels so much easier to handle. The levels themselves aren't terrible, they're just kind of tricky at times. Yeah, it's supposed to be, I thought it was a western, but I think it's supposed to be like Jurassic period type landscape, I'm guessing. You will unfortunately lose one of your power-ups if you decide to do it this way. But as you can see, I only need 2 more to get a upgrade, so we're back in the blimp now. As I said, you won't lose all your power-ups, just the one you're using at that current point, so the music's pretty good as well. It's not great, it's nothing fantastic, but it's not terrible. That's the end of the level. Kinda long as well, but you know, I'm sorry if you wanted to see me actually do the level, but no way. Anyway, switch back to the tank now. Another pretty easy level. And the bag of tricks is up here. And again, we're going to skip nearly half the level. In fact, it might be more than half. The levels, as I said, aren't exactly long, so you know, don't feel you have to skip the level just because you can. Take care of that guy. Get another life. Got 17 lives. Doing really well with those. Oh, damn it. Lost my power up, but it doesn't really matter. This boss is actually pretty easy. Fake Felix, as I like to call him. Wait for him to jump, and when he does, he's gonna essentially shoot his gun. Kinda screwed up there, but never mind. Oh no, this is not good. I'm back to the basic power-up now. It's still doable though, so don't worry too much. If I get hit again though, I'm gonna die. I believe the tank does more damage as well, so... Obviously I've said it hit one-shots everything. I think it does more damage to the bosses as well. Not enough to one-shot them, but definitely more than the basic punching glove. Unfortunately, I'm back to the bare basics now. And it's time for World 6, and the second most annoying level in the game. No, in fact, I'd say this is the most annoying level in the game. It's one of the Wardle levels again. Make sure you get the power up here. Don't avoid it. Make sure you get it. Because this level is also a bit longer than the last Wardle level. And these guys now shoot projectiles, which is annoying. You know, you really have to take your time in this level. It sucks, but that's just the way it goes. Oh fuck, I didn't get it, but never mind. I'm not doing too bad so far. I'm managing to avoid everything. Alright, I got a refill of my energy, so I'm okay for now. I'm just waiting for the things to come on screen, the ones that shoot projectiles. They're the most annoying part of this level, because they will off-screen you. As I said, that's about the only real issue I have with the game, is things off-screening me like that. You know, your first time you'll probably wait for the green bird and then you'll jump straight off, not realizing there's another enemy down there. Alright, go in here and get a refill of our energy. And here's the thing, sometimes they won't shoot, or some of them don't shoot, or something like that. Sorry I'm being quiet, guys. I'm just trying to concentrate really, really hard. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Never mind. And that was lucky. That was very lucky. Don't try and do anything fancy. Just try and get through the level. Alright, I think we're near the end now, actually, thankfully. Oh, finally. Jesus Christ, that wasn't easy. Alright, 6-2. We got the worst level in the game out of the way. Again, for this level I would recommend staying on the bottom. Pick up the Felix tokens where you can. You will need them for this boss. The boss is definitely tricky, but I won't say it's impossible or anything like that. So try and make sure you keep the submarine if you can. Yeah, I deliberately went for that. I really could do with a heart in order to replenish it entirely though. There's 4 in the actual boss itself, so I've got enough if I can last till the boss. But I'm going to try and pick another couple up during the trip there. Don't bother for those 2, because there's a jellyfish up there as well. So be careful with what you do there. If I can get one more, I can keep this. Alright, let's just enter the actual boss. Oh, as you can see there, we reverted to the turtle, which still isn't a bad weapon. Sorry, a bad thing to use, but it's definitely not as good as the submarine. And beat him. and we're going to end this part off, guys, in a moment. Hope you enjoyed this, and in the next part, hopefully we'll be able to beat the game. So we'll just get to the next thing. I'm going to pause it there. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good night.